All right, so we're jumping straight into the next one. So Nana, episode 30. Let's go. Wait. So wait a minute. When I was just saving the last episode, the website that I'm on has comments, which I know I should not look at the comments, but I don't know, whatever. I was curious. And then I saw someone, they put a timestamp and said a comment about like, oh my God, I'm scared. And I was like, what? What timestamp, like what are they looking at? Like what are they referring to? And I click the timestamp and it goes back to one of the like voiceovers from Nana K. And she says something like, Nana will always be watching over us. So this whole time I've been thinking of this whole hey Nana, like all, these conversations that Nana K's having with Nana O as, they've fallen out for whatever reason and they're not connected anymore, but Nana's like still, sort of outreaching to her in some way, whether it's, in her mind or like letters or what have you. I don't think I ever considered that Nana O may just no longer be alive. And so now I think that puts a completely different lens on, the way that these episodes start and end. I know there's no confirmation, but like, and honestly, I feel like it would make sense, right? Because in the very beginning, they made these parallels to like Sid and Nancy with Nana and Ren. And I don't even remember specifically what happened, but I remember they both died. I hope this is not foreshadowing. Oh no. I'm very nervous. I'm gonna try to like put that out of my mind, but even just seeing this where she says, no matter how much it hurts, I'll call until you answer. Oh my God. Oh, wait, what? Wait, is she responding to her? Yeah, she said that to Nana K. So she's responding. Okay, so then maybe she's alive. And maybe I got scared for no reason. So, okay, so they are... Wait. I just had this whole diatribe about Nana being dead. And now she literally is responding. Okay, I feel silly. Okay, I'm just gonna... I don't know anymore. But is she actually responding to her? Oh, again? Back to this day? Are we gonna learn something else new? Is that Yasu? Oh, okay. Why is Yasu so... What is it? Oh, is that Ren's phone number? Wait. What? The subtitles are going back and forth with like the woman on the intercom and Nana, so I have to like catch it. So you don't understand anything. If you understand my feelings, then come with me. So wait, what? Wait. So... Oh. Wait a second. Okay. I will say, I think especially because of the inclusion of like, oh, Nobu also has something, his life set up for him or whatever. I'm going to read this as less romantic in nature, even though we all know I'm a Nasu shipper. I do ship it, but I will say I do think this is more from a place of, I don't know, this feels a bit more platonic, but like, platonic love of like her, charting her own path, but her wanting desperately to have sort of the support and connection and like love and, whatever, of her two friends. So I'll read it that way for now. But at this point, okay, so she is very serious about her career, about her dream. Oh, yeah. Wow. Interesting. And I mentioned before how, and so I'm glad we're getting this perspective, because I feel like Nana O does not show her emotions a lot, or at the very least, because perhaps it's just a function of us essentially following Nana K's story more closely, that we don't really get to feel get some of that interiority of Nana O's mind.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
But I feel like I don't know why this feels surprising to me. It shouldn't. I guess it shouldn't. I guess it should. Oh, the fireworks. Wait, that's a good point. This is only over the course of 6 months. That's kind of hilarious. Well, I guess, how do you define pure? What does that mean? At least on the child's phone. There's a typhoon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Sorry, couple things. Number one, I forgot to mention this for the last episode, but Nobu did make this comment to Shinichi of like, oh, was it that Nana was in his garden or he was in Nana's garden? I feel like there are a lot of jokes between Nana and Shinichi's relationship, but I'm curious if Nobu actually feels some type of way about it that's a bit more serious. Anyway, so there's that. But and it's kind of played for laughs, like even Shinichi being like, I want to see Nana in her kimono too, or Yakuda or whatever. And also, just another, I think, small detail that's part of Shinichi's story, similar to a couple episodes ago when they were like, oh, Shinichi, you don't know this card game? Everyone in Japan knows this card game. Similarly, him not knowing the difference between a kimono and a yakuta, or yakuta, I don't know how to pronounce it. Also, just is another marble to add to that pile. Marble? I don't know. That pile of evidence that Shinichi's upbringing may not have been in Japan. But anyway, very interesting. Nana describing Nana K as a Madonna of the group. I don't really. So number one, I'm like, why does she view her as that? Because I'm like, how, she does show, she does seem naive sometimes, and, one could make assumptions that she's very innocent, but, I thought it was obvious that she was, when she was with Shoji, she was sleeping with Shoji. When she was with Takumi, she was sleeping with Takumi. So maybe she was thinking more Madonna as in, she's only doing these things within the context of a relationship, and so she's, a good girl. But her describing her as such actually is making me a bit nervous, because she is essentially aligning to Nana's fears that she had about her actions with Takumi being in opposition or being oppositional to people's perceptions of her. And I was like, it's really? But I mean, if Nana O has this, is describing Nana K as a Madonna, I think that maybe her fears were not so unfounded. But I like her, talking about her positively like this. Aww. Oh, I wish Hachi knew how important she was to the band.
花火つかないし。
着いたよ、ナナちゃん。はい。
ありがとう。
She does seem like very childlike, though.
無邪気なんだかしたたかなんだか。
Ooh. Great question. Is it innocence or deception? Because I think I've talked about it in the past, or I do think Nana does play certain things up a bit. Like, I do think she does. Like, I don't think it's like sinister or anything, but it's a bit like she'll play things up, and then you will hear her inner monologue, and it's just there's a bit of misalignment there. So I do think that's a great question. Is it innocence or deception?
あんたは気づいちゃいないだろうね。自分の一挙一動が今やた私はまるで初めて恋をした。
What?
やりてえのか?
Whoa! Okay, sorry, I definitely paused. I paused a little too late. Oh my god. That's a crazy... Okay, we'll address that later. Listen. Can we roll a tape back on the title of my last video for episode 28? Women loving women. I was not wrong. Well, I was partially wrong because I was focused more on Nana K's with Nana O. But now Nana O literally just admitted that she is in love with Hachi. That's so now what? Okay. Let me continue. I'll talk about this more later because I'm sure there'll be more to talk about throughout the episode. But I was not expecting like just an outright confession, especially from Nana O. Interesting. Okay, Ren, what? Oh, did she tell him? I like that they have a relationship where they can be honest about this, though. That's so healthy. See, I mean, I said this in the last episode. I do feel like they have, at least my perception of the relationship with all of the information that I have at my disposal, is one of the most healthy. Actually, probably it's number one is... What? Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I like blanked on their name. Kyosuke and Junko. Probably the healthiest out of all of them. Then I'd say, I think Ren and Nana. And there's no one in third place because everyone else is a shit show. Interesting reaction. I mean... Oh, careful. Careful. Get away from the stove, please. Interesting. Interesting. So for her, I guess the part that's like distressing is the fact that she feels as though she doesn't have control. Like her just being like, what am I doing here? She was like, I literally came to Tokyo, focused on my career, had no intention of getting back with this man, and now I'm in his house, essentially living with him, cooking him dinner. Like, what the fuck? How did I end up here? That's hilarious. But yeah, it seems like she has a concern, I guess, both, you know, on the Ren and Hachi front. Her heart is leading her every which way, and she doesn't have sort of control over it. And that's concerning to her, but I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily maturity. I think it's just more, that's just love, man. What is this outfit? Is that cheetah or leopard print? Why is it so long? Whatever. Anyway.
夜は毎日バンドの練習でバイト入れられなくなったから昼間のうちにしっかり稼がねば。
What does she do?
いると求め合う
Fancy
衝動を
car.
抑制できない私たちにお互いのことを話す時間はほとんどなかった。
Oh, interesting.
その方がいいと思っていた。
Why?
気まずくなる余計な話までしなくて済んだから。
Interesting. See, I feel like I always like come out with like some sort of assertion, and then within the next like episode or two, they just completely dash and they come and just completely undo everything that I said. Sometimes it's within like 5 minutes. So I just was talking about how healthy the relationships seemed, at least from the outside. But yeah, this idea that like, although she's staying at his place, he's so busy, she doesn't really get to see him. And so when they are together, they just spent that time getting intimate and not really speaking to one another. And she says she prefers it that way as to avoid any unnecessary or awkward conversations. But I'm like, what would be awkward? What would be unnecessary, right? Like, it's, y'all are in a relationship, right? Oh, the paparazzi. Good thing he was solo. They're gonna find out about her though. Huh? What? Wait, why is he such a hater of Nana? Is she okay? Is she okay? Oh. No. No. Don't tell me. No. 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 Are you fucking kidding me? If Nana's pregnant, I will lose my fucking... Oh my god, that's probably Takumi. Oh my god. I was just saying in episode like 28, I think, that I was like, are they using birth control? That's a good point. Is she on birth control? Are they using condoms? Oh god. Like after, when Nana called him to break up with him, Takumi I mean, and he was like, are you pregnant? And I was just like, wait a minute. That's a possibility. Like, is she on birth control? Doesn't seem like it. Are they using condoms? Doesn't seem like it. Oh my god. This is insane. I'm so scared. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this can't be it. This can't be it. This can't be it. This can't be real. I feel like timing-wise would have to be Takumi. It couldn't be Shoji, I don't think. I don't know how long it's been since she broke up with Shoji, but... I don't know, Nana says 6 months. But oh my god. Oh my god. Do they have is abortion legal in Japan during this time? Oh my god. Oh, this is so bad because her whole thing was not wanting to be seen as this like loose woman who's doing X, Y, and Z. But it's a bad look that you're like, hey, boyfriend of like a week, I'm pregnant with another dude's. Oh my god. This is the worst possible outcome. I knew it couldn't last. I knew the joy couldn't last. Because that's how this show operates, you know?
忘れてるのにうっかり思い出すと無性に恋しくなるのはなんでだなんだかんだ言って好きなんじゃ
What? What's that reaction?
契約してもう1ヶ月も経つのに未だに所属事務所も決まらないなんて
Yeah, what's going on?
その間他からデビューの話が来ても浮気しないでくれって契約
That's so funny.
シンは私より年下なのに、なんで高3の宿題が解けるんですか？
手伝えるのは英語だけだよ。他は安さんにでもやってもらっ
Wait, wait, wait. Is it gonna be like he's American or he was born?
英語ができるのは外国育ちだからだよ。
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh, that could also be why he feels some like a connection with Rhaera because of her background. So he was raised abroad. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Interesting. Okay.
っていうか、ハーフじゃないんですか、その顔で。
Oh my god.
納得いかない？僕も行かないよ。
Oh.
産まなきゃよかったんだ。
Wait. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Maybe his mom was Japanese. His dad isn't, because the dad that we saw in the last episode is not his real father. Nana. Is this Nana? Oh my god. Okay, so maybe she went to go pick up a pregnancy test. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Fuck.
あの子は
Okay.
私には譲れないっておかげでたくさんのものを手に入れかけがえのないものをなくした。だけどがむしゃらに生きたからもう何も悔やんでなどいない。ただ心残りは一つだけ。あんた今笑ってる？
Wow. Oh my god. So much happened this episode, man. Hold on. I need to take a couple handfuls of popcorn before I just go into it. My god. All right. So first thing I want to talk about is the fact that we've had a shift where Nana O is the one who is narrating, or not really narrating, but is the speaker at both the beginning and the end of the episode. And so I guess that undoes my entire theory coming in where I was like, oh my god, Nana's dead. But yeah, maybe not. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But I'm just going to assume that it feels like Nana, her letters or just her words are in response to Nana K, in some form or fashion, right? It might not actually be a letter, it might not actually be seen by Nana K, but it's directed at her essentially. So it does, I guess, confirm for us, especially this last part of the episode where she said that essentially she was able to achieve her dreams, but at the expense of something else and losing something that, you know, was important to her. And so I'm assuming that's Nana, obviously. And so there was something that pulled the two of them apart. But what's interesting is like it pulled the two of them apart, but it seems like both of them want to come back together. So it doesn't seem like it's something necessarily irreparable. Like I'm not exactly sure, but as I said, I'm bummed that we don't necessarily have an answer, but I don't know, man. I'll hold out hope. We'll see. But something else with Nana O is her admission that she feels as though she's in love with Nana K. Like she's like, she's in love with Hachi. Again, like, I don't know why I'm so surprised. I think, again, because we've really followed Nana K's perspective throughout the story. And so in a lot of ways, I guess if Nana K is not aware of Nana O's feelings, then we as the audience likely wouldn't be either. Again, we did get a sneak peek during that whole conversation about possessiveness and things like that, but I just didn't know to what extent it really was, you know? And so that was interesting to hear. Also interesting to see how Ren reacted to it. I don't know. I might need to rewatch that scene because I think now, like, everything, like, is just called into question. Like, Ren and Nana's relationship, I feel like, and the strength of that has been called into question for me in this episode as well. But it was like his reaction, I don't know, was a bit, I don't know. Hold on, let me rewatch it. When I'm able to access the video again, I'll confirm. So let me just skip past that then. The biggest revelation in the show so far, I think. Well, I don't know. Nana saying she's in love with Nana was pretty big, but Nana's pregnant. I knew with the emphasis being put on Nana being on birth control and Ren not being happy about it and Takumi even bringing it up in episode 28 and all these things, I was like, there's gonna be a pregnancy plot line, but I was certain that it was gonna be Nana who was pregnant. But I guess maybe that was silly of me to think that because they emphasized so much her use of birth control, her not wanting to get pregnant, but it was never mentioned was Nana K. But I'm like, girl, like, what did you think? Like, did she not use any form of protection? Was she just super naive about? Oh my god, this is gonna fuck up so much. Now Takumi's back in her life. She's been dodging him this whole time, but now I assume because he'll likely be the father, she'll have to reconnect with him. Oh my god. And then Nobu, oh my god, this is so tragic. This is so tragic. Everything's terrible. I hate everything. Okay, so I just did a quick scan of the Wikipedia page about abortions and contraception in Japan. So apparently, access to oral contraception was permitted in Japan in 1999. And I believe the story was written in 1999. And so let's say it's taking place in like the year 2000 or something. Nana O being on birth control was actually probably like a very new thing, very modern at the time. And so I guess that also helps me to understand what's his name? Ren's comments and commentary around her birth control use, because I guess it was very new at the time. So it's interesting. But to the whole abortion question that I had, yeah, it's not legal. It is, there are exceptions for things like rape or if it endangers the life of the mother. There also seems to also be like an exception for basically if the woman is in poverty. There can be some exceptions made there, but in general, it's like broadly illegal. So that's not an option. So, oh my god. And so, God, so that means Nana's gonna have to tell Takumi. Then what? Like, what's gonna happen? I don't even know what's next. I don't even know what could come next. This is so crazy. What the frick? What is she gonna do? What is Nana gonna do? And then now that completely blows up her relationship with Nobu. Like, what? Like, oh my god. This is so upsetting. That being said, this is a horrible thought that I have. And I don't even know if I should say it, but I'll say it and I'll decide if I want to delete it later. But between the two Nanas, I'd say better Hachi than Nana. Sorry, that sounds bad, but you know, a couple episodes ago we talked a lot about how Hachi's like missing a lot of like meaning in her life and purpose and you know, all these different things. And listen, she already said for herself that her ambitions were to just marry a guy, just be married and cook for him, clean for him, and have his children. And obviously Nana O's dream is to become a world-renowned, you know, musician. And so obviously in the spectrum of those two ambitions, the one that is, you know, this pregnancy being most closely aligned to is Hachi's. You know what I mean? I think this is bad in general for anyone, any one of them, but I If I had to pick one, I would pick Hachi. But this is just gonna ruin so much. Oh my goodness. This is gonna ruin so much. I can't even think about it. Oh yeah, okay. The flashback was interesting. Her wanting Yasu and Nobu to come with her. And then the impact that Nana has had, like, on her life. Oh my god. This little clip, of Nobu and Shinichi braving the storm to go to their place is, like, very cute. And that scene with the fireworks and all that, very cute as well. But honestly, this crew is just so cute. They're just so cute. Okay, yeah. Okay, so Nancy, you probably don't even realize it, do you? Every move you make stirs my heart with the strength of a typhoon. That is so... with all the force of a great typhoon. Oh yeah, when she's like, I feel like a teenage boy falling in love for the first time. Yeah, but so she was saying it's like not sexual desire. Oh, okay. So it seems like Ren just wasn't concerned because I feel like he's not really taking it seriously. I think he views it as more of like, you have affection for Hachi. I get it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not that serious. You know, okay, sorry, I'm jumping around a bit. But honestly, now like seeing the scene and then seeing like her words after the scene made it seem like has their relationship become mostly sexual? Like, is there still like that emotional depth to their relationship that I assume was there before? Because she made it seem like it feels like now all they do is have sex and they don't really talk anymore. So I'm curious to see more about their relationship. Now I'm scared the relationship's not gonna last. What's gonna happen? Everything's falling apart. I do think then probably what's gonna happen next with them is the paparazzi they're gonna find out about her. And that's gonna cause problems for the band for some reason. But I think the part that's the most concerning is Nana saying that she actually preferred it that way. The reversal of the like, hey Nana to the hey Hachi. I wonder if it's just for this episode or if that's something we're gonna see moving forward. Anyway, guys, this is so crazy. I can't even really think right now. I just wanted to go to the next episode. Is that bad? I need to know what happens. What the fuck? I need to know what happens. And so, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you're interested in continuing along. See where the hell this goes. Obviously, you probably already know, but to see me see where things go. And so, yeah, with that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.